Well, hi everybody, this is Angelo Quinones and you reach I Am Ministries. I Am Ministries is designed to give you dependable and accurate answers that come straight from God's holy and inspired word, the Bible. And this is the full Greek construction series, and we're dealing with JWs, the witnesses. You understand what I'm saying? How about a witness? How about that? Let's smack them in the face with the A. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? They like to use A, belittling Christ. Let's belittle them a little bit. A witness. We're speaking to a witness. Okay, how about that? All right, now, first of all, let's check this out. We're checking out the prophecy that the Holy Spirit made through David, the prophet of the Old Testament, Psalm 16, verse 10. And we saw that the other time. We saw the Hebrew, shachat, okay, and then lo, shachat, okay, not corruption, no corruption. Okay, you understand? Shachat means corruption. You understand what I'm saying? And so he didn't see it. And he wasn't abandoned. Forget about just no corruption for the body of Christ saw no corruption during the 3 days and 3 nights. Okay? That his body was in the tomb. The spirit was in Sheol preaching, according to verse 19, chapter 3 of, Petru Alpha. You know what I'm saying? As my baby Anna Devane moans and groans, okay, she likes when I do Bible study. She actually chuckles, but she jealous for attention. Hi, my love. I have to appease her and placate her. For David says over here, this is the royal principal prime directive verse of the Bible. Praxis apostolon, the Acts is praxis apostolon of the apostles, actually. Apostolon, a genitive plural. Masculine, if you will. Okay, it's just probably the same all across the board. It says over here, it is. For David says of him, okay, meaning of the Messiah. I saw the Lord always in my presence. For he is at my right hand, so that I will not be shaken. Okay, but let's go on. It says, therefore, my heart, probably cardia in the Greek, was glad, and my tongue exalted. Moreover, my flesh also, it's probably sarx, flesh also will live in hope. Another translation says rest in hope. Now verse 27, this is the prime directive. Because you will not abandon my soul to Hades, it says over here. To Hades. It's probably in the dative case or in the accusative case construction, but we'll check it out. Nor allow your Holy One to undergo decay. Now let's check this out. It says, you have made known to me the ways of life. You will make me full of gladness with your presence. Now check this out. Verse 29. Brethren, says Peter, brethren, I may confidently say to you regarding the patriarch David, that he both died and was buried in his tomb, not memorial tomb, by the way. His tomb is with us to this day. Okay, so you can see his body if you want to. Just open it up. Verse 30. And so, because he was a prophet and knew that God had sworn to him with an oath to seat one of his descendants, meaning of the descendants of David, on his throne. Verse 31. Check this out. This is a double-folded thing. Check this out. He looked ahead and spoke of the resurrection, Greek word anastasis, probably in the genitive case, of the resurrection of the Christ, the Mashiach, that he was, check this out, neither abandoned to Hades, nor, this is the second thing, did his flesh suffer decay. Did you get that? So his soul wasn't abandoned to Sheol. He didn't go to heaven right at that time. When he breathed his last, okay, before he did, he said, Father, into thy hands I commit my spirit. I entrust my spirit. Well, he didn't go to the Father. As he said to Mary, I have not yet ascended to the Father. So where was he at? Well, he was preaching in Sheol. According to, okay, all right, 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 19, Luke chapter 23, verse 43, Psalm 16, verse 10, Ephesians chapter 4, okay, around verse 9, give or take a couple of verses, okay. Is that what I'm saying? I mean, you could go on and on and on. Well, let's look at the Greek, though. Okay, let's look at the Greek, and particularly verses 27 and 31, because I want to match these Greek words with the Greek words in the Greek Septuagint. Okay, let's check that out. Hi, my love. It's Daddy. I got to do this, guys. I'm sorry. It's me, Daddy. Daddy loves you, my love. Daddy loves you, my love, maybe. Well, it says over here, guys, okay. It says, let me see where shachat is. Allow. Okay, all right. Where's shachat? Okay. Corruption. There's a word right there, shachat. Okay, and that'll be toward the bottom left. You know, it's just really sort of almost in the middle of the screen, but you see the word corruption there, right under that. And like I said before, you got the sheen. Okay, so it's a SH. It looks like a W, but it's an SH in Hebrew. It says sheen or shin. Pronounce it either way. Excuse me, guy. And then you got the sheen dot to the upper right-hand corner. So that's why it's a SH and not an S sound, because it's not in the upper. Well, this is in the upper right-hand corner. It's not in the upper left-hand corner. Shachat. 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 Let me see if they spelled it like that. Well, they don't have an SH, but they have the arrow, and then they have A, and then they have H, but what's that with a dot underneath it? It's really pointing out that's a guttural, and then you have the A and then the D. Okay, shachat, shachat, shachat. Okay, good. Okay, that's just the deal. Okay, and no corruption. Where's the no at? No corruption. Where's that? Okay, well let me get it. Let me get it for you guys. I did this, in my last session, but that's okay. Repetition is the best teacher. So you have it over here. Let me see. Where's the not at? Nor. Okay, that's low. Okay, low. And that's just all there is to it. And then you see abandon. You will leave, but there's a not before that law. So law, and then let me see if I could just poke the bear here and increase the print, because it's very, very small. Okay, so that's ta. Okay, ta'azob. Okay, ta'azob. Okay, ta'azob. Ta'azob, and that's spelled out just in case you think, well, I'm just reading it because it's the T and the A and the dash and the A. Well, no, over here it has the tau with the patach. It's like a line, but it's an A class, and that's just a simple A. Don't make Hebrew too hard. It's a piece of cake once you know it. Okay, I know the syllables are going to be tough. I know remembering the words are going to be tough. I understand that. Okay, and I know some letters look like other letters. I mean, so, but, if you practice it day and night, I mean, so, including morning. Okay. So you have the tau and the patach. And so that's a ta. And then you have the silent letter ayin, which looks like a Y, but actually it's a silent letter. And then the a underneath it, then you have the a again. That little tiny, looks like a minus sign. That's an A class in Hebrew. Okay, to be pronounced ah, like in hat. But in modern Hebrew, there is no distinction between the Kametz and a class and this a class. This is ah, like in father, both in both instances. So ta, ah, and then you have the Zion is a Z. It looks like a T, doesn't it? Though, but it's underneath the E and leave, the first one. And so you have a little dot over the letter to the little bit to the left. It looks like a T, but it's a Z. It's a Zion. Okay, and then so that's a whole O class. So if you see a dot above a letter, it could be an O. If you see a dot underneath it, it could be an I. You see how it is. Then the next letter is a bet. That's the B in Hebrew. It can be a V also, like bevakasha. The second bet is a V, sounding bet. You still pronounce it bet, the letter, but it can be a V. Just like the vita nowadays in Greek, in modern Greek, can be a B, like in Biblios, or V, and that's why they say vita. Understand what I'm saying? So ta'azob. Okay, so that means, but you have to say lo ta'azob. Okay, ta'azob, lo ta'azob. So you will leave, but then you have to put the not before that. Okay, lo means no. Okay, now you understand what I'm saying? Lo ta'azob. Okay, you understand that? So lo ta'azob and lo shachat, two very important things there. Okay, no corruption, lo shachat, and you will not leave. Okay, and that's just it. What? Well, will not leave my soul. Okay, my soul. Now, for not, okay, you will leave, okay, my soul, and that is the Hebrew word, okay, probably ruah, nefesh, okay, nefesh, okay. So, nafshi, you have the noon, and then you have the A class again, the little dash. Okay, so that's na. And then you have the pay, which is acting like a PH. There's no hardening dogish in it, so it's a PH sound. And the two dots underneath that, it looks like the Braille B, if you know Braille. Actually, that's telling you that's one syllable, okay? Naf. And then you have the sheen with an I class underneath it. And then a yod right after that. Okay, that's in the Tetragrammaton, by the way. That means hand. You understand what I'm saying? A hand, behold, nail, behold. Behold, that's telling you about the crucifixion of Christ, about the Messiah in the Tetragrammaton. But anyway, so nafshi, my soul. Okay, so that's it. Nafshi. From nefesh. You see, nefesh. Noon with the segol, a set of three upside down triangle looking dots, segol. And then, what does segol mean? I forgot what segol means. Cluster of grapes, I think it means, right? Something like that, segol. And then you have the PH letter, which is a pay. You still pronounce it pay, though. There's no hardening dogish, so that's a PH sound. Okay, I'm under the one in 5315. And then the segol again, the set of dots that looks like an upside down triangle. That's an E class, like an ector. So when you see upside down set of dots, upside down triangle set of dots, or you're looking at an E class like ector. So ne, fe, and then the SH is with. This in the same syllable. Fesh. Okay, nefesh. Okay, that's a sheen, and it's a SH because of the dot over the right hand corner of the sheen. If it wasn't like in Moshe, okay? In Moshe, it's the same thing. Or a Shamuel, same thing in Shamuel. All right, so that's very important to know. But this is the Greek study, so let's go to it. And it's very hard to do it with my baby. I'm not concentrating 100%. It's hard enough as it is reading with a magnifying glass. So hi, my love. It's Daddy, my love, Daddy. It's Daddy, my love, Daddy. Now Philippians there, and then Nefesh. Okay, so I'm trying to get it actually a Pashos, but actually it's Apostolon. Okay, Acts and then chapter 2. Is that what I'm saying? And verse around, let's get 27 though. Okay, let's see. Verse 27, and that's just the deal. Excuse me, got a cold, huh? So now we got to reverse the reading and read from left to right now, instead of from right to left like we do in Hebrew. It's kind of strange. For hati, not, and that's uk. Remember that the Hebrew negative was lo. Now in Greek, is one of them negatives is uk. The other one is may. When uk and may are together, it's very strong. May can point out a specific construction. I mean, sometimes it's u, sometimes it's uk, sometimes it's uk. Sometimes you'll see ude. So you have several constructions for the Greek negative. For not, and that's uk. You understand what I'm saying? From u, right? Not necessarily so. You will abandon, and so that's enkatalipsis. Now remember we saw that in the Greek Septuagint. This is quoting the Greek Septuagint probably. Okay? This is probably a quotation from the Greek Septuagint. Okay, you will abandon, but then it has the Greek uk, which is not. It's the negative. Okay, enkata lipsis. Now, this is second person because of the ace. That's telling me that. It's very easy to detect. Now, the tense formative is between the two diphthongs here, which is actually the same one, but the two diphthongs, epsilon and iota, it's right between the two. Okay, you see that the ei and ei, or the epsilon iota, and what's this? What happened here? What's that? Oh man, can I get there again? I don't know. Yes, I can. Enkatalipsis. Okay, I mean, I don't know why I keep on doing that. Okay, okay, enkatalipsis. The psi here is pointing out the future. Okay, remember that was a prophecy in the Old Testament in Psalm 16, verse 10. It's a prophecy, and this is looking back. Okay. Enkatalipsis. The psi is actually pointing out the future. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? And you have the chesed that could do that, and the sigma that can do that. The sigma all the way. Because sigma means to synchronize. So that's why I think that they used it for the future tense, formative in a Greek verb. Enkatalipsis. Okay, you will. Okay, abandon, but then it has the Greek not uk. So uk and katalipsis. Okay, now so that's it with that. The tain. Okay, a sukain. Okay, that's an accusative case, accusative feminine singular. Okay, that's not unnecessarily unusual. Hadas is feminine. Hey Hadas in John 14:6. Zoe is feminine, and the Greek word aletheia for truth is feminine. All of those are feminine words. Okay, I am the way, the truth, and the life. All of them are feminine words. So it's nothing new. The soul, okay, psukein, with a PS, another psi over there. Okay, it looks like a weapon, a trident. That's what it is. The weapon of the false god Poseidon, okay, the god of the sea. Okay, and that's a demigod. And when you call Jesus a god, you're calling him, I mean, just what you're calling him. You're belittling Christ, according to Julius Armanti. Tain Pisain, the soul. You will not abandon the soul, meaning of me, mu, and that's in the genitive singular construction. There's no gender in pronouns like this. Ego, mu, moi, me. There's no gender. It's just, it's singular, a plural, or, and case. You have case. This is the genitive case, mu. Okay, from the ego, mu, moi, me paradigm. You understand what I'm saying? And then after that, ace into one of 17 small also Greek prepositions into hadain, and that's in the accusative case. Remember, I said it could be in the dative case. That's in the accusative case construction. You understand what I'm saying? Now, hade, it will be in the dative. It will be hade. It will be a little tiny I underneath the eta there. Okay. Nor ude. Okay. Will you allow? Okay, so let's check that out. Doses, will you allow? And the will is in the letter sigma. Okay, and remember that ace is pointing out second person. So do here in this verb, okay, is the future tense stem, and then you have a sigma, and then you have epsilon, iota, and sigma. Okay, ace. But you know you might have to take one of those away, and that's you get the real ending. One or two of those letters away, and get the real ending of you know what I mean. So it's really sigma, and then the but. So anyway, then you have the atan. Okay, atan. The oops, what I got here again? Wait for a second here. Hi, my love. It's daddy. It's daddy, my love, daddy. Tan. Tan. This is exactly from the Greek Septuagint. I'm telling you, I remember all these words. Okay, Hasion. Okay, capital by the way. Of you, the su from the su soy se paradigm. Okay, side of the paradigm. Okay, that's second person. Su, that's in the genitive, second person construction in the singular, by the way, no? Or is that in a singular? That's in the singular, right? In the singular, yeah. Isn't it though? That's in a singular. Su soy se. It's in the singular though. It's in the singular. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's really second person because it's really second person. It's just pointing out second person though. You know what I mean? Second person. Let me see over here for a second though. Okay. It's singular, but I mean, you don't get like 3 or 4 from this. You're not gonna see that. There's a genitive second person personal pronoun and it's singular. But there's no specific number. That's what I meant to say. I don't even know why I brought that up. To see Edain, okay, alright, decay. Dia, okay, dia thoron, okay, decay, stamped by a 1312. Okay, delta, iota, alpha, psi, or is it phi? No, I'm sorry, phi. And then theta nowadays called theta, and then omicron nowadays called omicron, then rho, alpha with the acute marker, and nu nowadays called D. Okay, so, and then you have the, okay, 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 Okay, but this was like word for word. Word for word. It's basically word for word a quotation from Psalm 15, verse 10, actually. It says 16, but it's actually 15, verse 10 in the Greek Septuagint, though. It's just a psalm before, you know. Psalm 44 is like that. And there are other psalms like that, okay? All right. Now, so let's go to verse 31, okay? Let's go to verse 31. This is the full Greek construction. So let's go to verse 31. Having an es proidon, and that's participle, I believe a participle. Let's check that out, though. The omega and the nu are pointing out the participial construction, right? Right, and I was right. It's good to check oneself out, you know. The omega and the nu are pointing that out. Okay, proidon. He spake, okay, elalen, he spake, okay, laleo is first person indicative active here, present active indicative, and this is in the aorist tense, and there, aorist indicative active, and the augment before the first lambda there is pointing out the aorist tense, a completed action in past time. Elalen, okay? Elalen, okay, he spake, okay, concerning, peri, small preposition, peri, the taste, and that's a genitive singular, from two taste two, side of the two taste two, side of the paradigm. You know the paradigm for the article. Ha he ta, two taste two, to te to, tan tain ta, hoi hai ta, with an alpha this time for the plural. Ton ton ton, tois tais tois, and tus tas ta, also with an alpha. Okay, the first ta in the singular part of the paragraph was with an omicron, nowadays called omicron. But this genitive singular article is here, telling you that the feminine word, okay, anastasios, okay, anastasios, is a feminine. It's a feminine word. Okay, that's a feminine word. Genitive feminine singular, and the lexical form is anastasis. Actually, anastasis. Okay. Now, means to stand again, basically. Of the, and that's in the genitive singular construction, of the Christ, okay, Christou, there'll be tu Christou, that's in the genitive, of course, again. That, Greek word hati, neither, okay, ute, so the omicron, upsilon, tau, nowadays called tough epsilon, ute, was he abandoned, that's the first thing, en katalepsis, into a Greek preposition, ace, okay, taking the accusative, okay, hades, okay, hades, and he wasn't abandoned in Hades, nor ute again, the, and that's he, so the upcoming word is feminine, singular, flesh, and that's sarx, the root of that is sark, actually, sark, excuse me, okay, the lexical form is sarx, but the root of the word, okay, is sark, sigma alpha rho, a kappa, but over here is sarx, okay, the lexical form is sarx, okay, but the root, I'm trying to say the root is sark, okay, that's what I'm trying to say, okay, you go to kappa, okay, adding the sigma for the nominative. Okay, the sigma and the kappa collide, and it gets transformed into a Kc. Oh, and that's Kc right there, Ks. Transliterated into an X, but it's really a Ks. Sarx, neither was Sarx flesh of him, and that's all too. That's the third person personal pronoun from the Althaus part of the paradigm. Saw Aden, okay, Aden, okay, from Horao, okay. You don't get Aden from Horao. You cannot get Aden from Horao. So don't even try to figure out that it came from that. It did not, okay? It did not, okay? Remember that the lexical form, Horao, is the lexical form, okay? Horao, okay? Now, decay is diaphtharon, okay? And that is decay. So he didn't see decay. The flesh didn't see decay. While he was in Sheol, okay, in Hebrew, it's actually Sheol, okay, Sheol. But in the Greek is Hades, right? While he was there, first of all, he was preaching, but his body wasn't seeing corruption upstairs, okay, in the tomb. You understand what I'm saying? Wasn't seeing corruption at all. I mean, it was probably hot in that tomb. I don't know what time of the year that was, but it was hot in that tomb. Still didn't see corruption. Understand what I'm saying? So verses 27 and 31 are the principal verses in this study. In Psalm 16 verse 10 in English and in Hebrew, and Psalm 15 verse 10 in the Greek Septuagint, okay? So let's check those out again. I want to check those out again though, okay? Because you're going to see these words in the Greek Septuagint, okay? Well, let's check it out. For not you will abandon en catalepsis. Hi, my love. She's laughing at me. Hi, my love. She's laughing. She's 1 year and 6 months. She's so cute. Anna Devane. What are you laughing at, my love? Let me give her a kiss. Okay. Let's take a little break. Okay. Hi, my love. Hi, my love, Izzy. Are you laughing at my Greek? Huh? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, my love. Anna Devane. Daddy loves you, my love, Daddy. Eh? I love you too. I love you. Okay, my love. I have to study again, okay? Okay. Daddy's here, okay? I love you, my love. God bless you, okay? God bless you, my love. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Kiss, kiss, kiss to daddy. Okay? She can't. She's trying to get up and give me a kiss, kiss. Okay, my love. Okay, my love. Now I have to get back to the study, okay? And be good girl. Be good girl to daddy. Now, what I was saying, guys, okay? It says over here, for hati, not uk, you will abandon en catalepsis. Okay, en catalepsis. Abandon the soul. Dain psukain. But what about it? I thought the Jehovah's Witnesses said that the soul was destroyed. But I see that He was going to be with the repentant thief the same day. Oh, why would he say, "Oh, today, I'm telling you what I'm telling you, I'm telling you today. Now." It's just that deal. Even my daughter's laughing at that nonsense from the tower. Right, hon? Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. Magic wheat and corn. The Great Pyramid of Egypt is on par with the Bible. And then we're supposed to trust them on the soul. They couldn't get it right on lesser things, but we're supposed to trust them concerning the soul of man. No, we can't trust them. We can't go that far. Okay? I could just I trust you as far as I can throw the tower. You understand what I'm saying? Which is not even an inch. Not even if the tower's on a trampoline can I move it. You understand? Alright. For T not uk, omicron, upsilon, and kappa. You will abandon, and that's epsilon nu, kappa, alpha, tau, alpha, lambda, sometimes called lambda, but I don't know why. Epsilon iota with the acute marker psi, epsilon iota, final sigma. Okay. So, Tame Psukain of me, moo. Okay. Ish. Into Hadain. Into Hades, says over here. Nor, is it nor? Yes. Okay. Nor, ude, will you allow. Okay. Doses. Will you allow? And the sigma between the omega and the epsilon, iota, and sigma. Well, that's a future transformative. Okay? Doses. Okay? From didomi. Okay? Didomi. Okay. Will you allow, okay, the, and that's ton, accusative singular masculine is on the way. Okay, Holy One. Okay, alright, Halcyon. Sue of you to see Edain decay. Okay? Dia Thesaron. Dia Thesaron. Is that clear? Delta Iota Alpha Phi Theta, nowadays called Theta, but so what? Okay, we're not talking about modern Greek though, guys. Omicron nowadays called Omicron, Rho, Alpha, Nu nowadays called Ni, with the acute marker over the last alpha. It's ridiculous how people push modern Greek into biblical Greek. It's just you have chaos. I mean, you can change the meaning of a word completely by doing that. Omicron into Omega. Be careful with that. All right. So what was this? Verse 27. Okay. So corruption, diaphtharon. Okay, diaphtharon. I'm gonna pronounce that into a phi though. Okay, phi, diaphtharon. That's what I'm gonna put it. Diaphtharon, not just ph, but a phi. Okay, diaphtharon. That'll be easier for me. That's corruption. Okay, remember shachat is the Hebrew. And abandon, what's abandon again though? But it has to not, so it doesn't have it in the word. You will abandon, but it has to not uk there. And catalepsis, that's easy to remember. Abandon. Well, I mean, his soul wasn't even, forget about it being annihilated or vaporized or it's held in a memorial. I hate that word memorial. You understand? Who's looking at it? Where's the museum, guys? Where's the Smithsonian? Okay, I don't even know how to pronounce it. You understand what I'm saying? Where the Enterprise is at, by the way. I think that's in that museum, right? the communicator, the Star Trek Enterprise. Okay, somebody's trying to make a starship and colonize the. I can't even speak in the Philippines, but God, colonize Mars and the moon. And I think that's where the prophecy comes into play. Excuse me for digressing, just like the Apostle Paul. Sometimes he digressed. He was talking about marriage, and he talks about slavery and the circumcision. But be imitators of me, right? Ephesians chapter 5 or chapter 4. I mean, that's what he said. But this idea that you can go colonize, planets and stuff like that, and God is not going to let you do it. The moon shall be turned to blood. There you go. The space station, I'm telling you, it's going to turn to blood. It's going to be death on the moon. That's my prophecy. I'm not prophesying myself. I'm taking it from the Bible. That deal. And talking about the moon, the Watchtower said that nobody was going to go to the moon. They said that in 1943. And the truth shall set you free. So I guess that's a transformative sigma in the pamphlet. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Kashi or something. I gotta look it up. Shall set you free. I gotta check it out. Shall set you free. Got to be something with loose hantai or something. Something like that. All right, let's check out verse 31. Okay, got free? Quiet. I'm doing a study over here. That's my stepson. Having foreseen, okay, proidon, having foreseen. Let's look at it again. He spake, okay, ela lesen. He spake. Ela lesen, okay, concerning asperi, like I said before, taste Anastasios, the resurrection of the Christ, to Christu. You understand what I'm saying? That hati neither ute, that's low in Hebrew, was he abandoned, okay, anakate lepsis, or anakate lepsthe, actually. I hope I didn't say that in the earlier portion. I take that back. It's not the same construction, okay. Ace into, okay, Hadain, no, ute again, hey, sex, okay, if you will write that in Hebrew, it would be for sex, it would be, or literally it would be like that. I'm just saying. Hey, sex of him autu, from the autas, autu, auto, autan paradigm. Hello.
Hello, Labidu.
That's my wifey D.
Hello, all the Philippines.
They're in the United States.
United States.
Yes. Of America. Get with the program. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So anyway, your baby was laughing in my Bible study. I don't know what she was laughing at me teaching the Bible. You're laughing at Daddy. He's having a great time. Saw, okay, Eden, okay, saw, okay, and that's in the aorist tense. Eden, okay, decay. Didn't see. Diafe saran. Okay, diafe saran. Didn't see the K. Well, right there it says it. Point blank. Point blank. His body didn't see corruption, and if it was vaporized, it saw corruption. You know what I'm saying? And then his soul wasn't destroyed because it wasn't even abandoned to Sheol. Okay? Understand what I'm saying? Not to say that it did, that they underwent the things that the tower is saying is to make the prophecy of Psalm 16 verse 10 false. God forbid. We can't listen to the tower. They got everything wrong. And that's the Greek R. Wrong. You can't trust them. They don't deserve the benefit of the doubt. One of these. Listen, in one of my studies, I was just laughing my heart out because a witness said, "Well, why don't you give me the benefit of the doubt? Why don't you give us the benefit of the doubt? Are you crazy? The benefit of the doubt? Do you deserve the benefit of the doubt? You don't. Magic Wheaton card. I'll say it again. A worldwide tour." I mean, come on. I mean, you know that listen, you know that Charles Taze Russell was Bob Barker. He was a Bob Barker. I mean, from The Price is Right, selling his clothes. I mean, he was a clothes salesman, guys. He wasn't a scholar. I mean, he couldn't read these things if his life depended on it, and he proved it in court. Then he couldn't read Greek. He couldn't do it. He couldn't see if his life depended on it, if he was going to be annihilated. No pun intended, I mean, you know. That's just a deal, across the board. So just remember verses 27 and 31 and Psalm 16 verse 10, and you see that his soul wasn't abandoned, wasn't destroyed, wasn't annihilated, and equal to that, his body didn't see decay. It didn't. It didn't see decay. Why does the tower want to keep Jesus as a creature, as a spirit creature? Why? I'll tell you why. Satan hates the resurrection, but it's too bad. His head is going to be crushed by the saints, and that's around Romans chapter 16, verse 20. As Daniel Quinones giving glory to the God of Yisrael. God is not the God of the dead, but of the living. And that means that Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob were still alive. He didn't say, I was the father. I was the God, I should say, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and Jacob. God is very interested in words. Read Revelation chapter 9, verse 11. You know what I'm saying? Cephas, that being interpreted a stone. I mean, you see it in what? John chapter 1. See all these words being translated by the apostles, especially John. Is Angelo giving the glory to the God of Israel. Okay? Take care, guys. Please leave a comment on the screen, give a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. Okay? Now, I have other channels, Angelo Rucci Quinones, that's Rucci, and then Angelo Kiki Quinones, that's Kyky. Understand what I'm saying? And that's just the deal. Well, take care, guys. Parting is such sweet sorrow. We saw that Shachat in Psalm 16, verse 10 means corruption. Hebrew low goes right before that, and I mean it's just proving he didn't see any corruption, any decay. Okay? And he wasn't abandoned. Let me see if I can remember the Greek word, okay? En katalepsis. Okay? That's just the deal, and the deal all across the board. Okay? Well, I think that'll be it for Psalm 16, verse 10. Now we saw also 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 19, what Messiah was doing during the 3 days and 3 nights. We saw the location also of his preaching tour, that it was in Sheol, Okay, it was in the heart of the earth. Matthew chapter 12, verse 40. Ephesians chapter 4, around verse 11. Yes, my love. Yes. Yes. Okay, I understand. I understand. Okay, so I have to go. This is Angelo Quinones giving the glory to God the Father, to the Lord Jesus Christ, and in the Holy Spirit. Take care, guys. Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye, my love. My love. Anna, my love. Anna Devane. Where's Sean Donnelly, by the way? I'm still waiting for him, okay? Bye, guys. God willing, right?